Am I recording? I think I'm recording. Yes, I am. Okay. Okay. So I kind of have a list of gear that I use for my races. If it snows, if there is snow like there is today, I will start with, I usually have some craft running shorts that I wear under my tights that wick away sweat. And then I also have a pair of running tights, which are, what manufacturer is this? Pearl Izumi, and which I wear over my craft shorts. Then I usually have, so I have a craft shirt that wicks away sweat, keeps me dry when I'm running, which is important, especially when it's cold out. And then I have shorts that I wear over my running tights, and what that does is it kind of protects my upper legs and my tush when I'm running. And I can also put these hot hand warmers right here in the back that'll keep me warm, and I also can pull them out and put them in my gloves as well. In addition to that, I have this buff. It's a neck warmer that I wear to keep my neck warm. And then I have this craft jacket, which is thick and waterproof. It wicks away sweat. It has some panels in the back to keep me dry. Very warm, but you would only want to use it for cold temperatures because it's too much to wear on a day where there isn't any snow or rain. If it rains, you can also use this. It's windproof and waterproof and snowproof. So this is what I will be wearing in terms of my clothes, gear. If the snow is going to be like it is right now on the hill, I will be wearing my Vortex Brooks Cascadia 11s, which you can tell has a lot of dirt on it. It's been used, well used, and it's got a rock plate in the bottom which keeps my feet from hurting when I hit a rock, and it's also got more traction, so when I'm running the corners I can speed up rather than slowing down, and I don't slip. Very nice shoe for running. I would recommend this shoe over, well, I haven't tried any others, but this has never let me down, especially for running in the snow. If it's a little icy, I have some yak tracks, which I put on for traction on ice and snow, in addition to these, if I need just to give me more leverage when I'm running up the hill or down the hill. Spikes are also recommended as well, but for this environment, yak tracks will work just fine. If it's nice and warm outside, I'm going to be using my Brooks Cascadias, just regular, not the waterproof shoe. This is nice because it also has a rock plate in the bottom that protects my feet and good traction. This has been a good shoe for me running trails. Also, if I have these gloves that I wear in case I fall, which happens a lot on the trail, especially if you're going fast. What it does is it protects my hands from getting. It just keeps it nice and I don't get it scuffed up right here. And also, it I'm just putting this on so I can demonstrate. These are workout gloves. They're Harbinger gloves for weightlifting, but they're nice just to protect your hands, and especially when you're running on the trails. This could save you, or at least save you a lot of heartache, and reduce your injury. If you are injured, it kind of mitigates the damage. So these are the gloves that I wear. And for climbing the hills, there are, depending on how slippery it gets, I have these Black Diamond Distance Carbon Z poles. This is 110 centimeters. This is carbon fiber, very light, which I plan on using for the Cascade Crest 100 in August, on August 26th and 27th of 2017. And these weigh less than 9 ounces. You can carry them. The nice thing about this is you can carry it 100 miles, and I can just hold it like this. Very light. So these, I will be using these if I need them on the hills to give me traction, and also to conserve energy. And so when I wear them, I just kind of put my hand through here. There's a left and right side. Put my hands here and through here, and make sure that this button sticking out here. This is not recommended for rocks and snow, but it is recommended for dirt climbing, which in this environment will work very well. So, but it allows me to conserve energy while I'm climbing, which is important, especially in the longer runs. Endurance runs, you want to, you're kind of pacing, and so this is what I'm using. Just kind of close it like this, pull this out, keep it like that. Around here, so for this, just push this in. Start with the bottom first, then the upper. Let's see. There we go. And these are ready. Very light. The lightest poles at this point out there, just specifically for hiking and trail running. Socks. So I'm looking for socks that are blister proof. In G&G, socks are good. I've had good luck with this. I haven't had any blisters. There are a lot of other socks out there. This works for me, so this is what I'm using. Let's see, let's talk about, I have a Sunto Ambit 3, which I use to track my heart rate, my pace, the elevation, how hard I'm working, perceived, what is it, PTE, I'll have to look that up later. It tells me how long I've been running, and I can also upload routes. I can use other routes I'm running, so that I kind of have a pre-programmed route that I can use, which I have that I'm using for this race. The other day we did a dry run from Shaw Mountain to Robie Creek Park, and so I saved that as a GPX file, and I've got that as my, I will be using that while I'm running, kind of tell me how far I've gone, how far I need to go, which is very nice. I have a heart rate monitor that I use. Right here, Sunto, Bluetooth. I also have, and this is the cable that's used for charging and uploading data onto Mixcount and Sunto. I also have spare batteries, extra spare batteries for at least for the heart rate monitor, and well, I don't need batteries for this, but just for the heart rate monitor. So always keep those handy. You never know when you're going to need it. It's always good to have extras. That is my list for running in the snow. I'm going to get my race gear that I would use if it were not snowing and it were warm, or maybe it's a little chilly. So I'm going to pause this, I'm going to pull that out, and we'll cover that.